Heading down the backstretch. The race well in hand for Jimmie Johnson. The race leader right in front of him there, the 99 of Carl Edwards. What a day for Edwards. He's going to come up on the white flag lap. There it is. Just one more circuit.
One good lap.
Nothing any of these guys can do. That hammering you hear is the sound of the nail of the final coffin on the Chase contenders' hopes of upsetting Jimmie Johnson.
Got a lot of champagne. Half a lap, bud.
Carl Edwards is going to win the race, but coming through turns 3 and 4, the championship is going to go to Jimmie Johnson. And if you don't think he's going to be one of the greatest, think
You're
again.
looking at the 5-time champion.
You're looking at him.
Yeah! Woo! You guys are the best! Boy. Unbelievable! Yeah! Woo! Remember, you promised to burn them tires off. You guys are the best. I can't believe we did this. Unbelievable.
Yes, it did. Your team won, Chad. Kevin Harvick finishes third.
Jimmie,
And
you
for
are a
Mike
rock star,
Ford,
my friend. You
driver finished
have
14th.
proven it time and time again, and you damn did it today, my friend. You guys are the best, man.
The disappointment for Harvick etched underneath that helmet. We almost had a collision on the front straightaway. Carl with the backflip. He wins 2 in a row. He's done it now 5 times in his Cup career. And while Jimmie celebrates by burning the tires, Carl's going back up into the stands again. And let's think ahead to next year just a little bit. Remember this race last year? This was the springboard for Denny Hamlin's hopes for a championship. And of course, he does finish 4th in the championship behind Kevin Harvick. And the disappointment of Denny Hamlin and Harvick. And the celebration for the 48.
That's just an unbelievable race team that Rick Hendrick has put together there. Putting Chad Knaus and Jimmie Johnson together. There's Ron Malik, the car chief, on the car. It's just tremendous team effort.
Rick Hendrick Motorsports, their 10th Sprint Cup Driver Championship, the most all-time, one more than Petty Enterprises. Jimmie finishes the season with 9 straight top 10 finishes. And Denny climbs out of the car, knowing he's going to be asked 100 questions that he doesn't want to answer. Let's send it down to Dave Burns.
Well, Chad Knaus getting lots of hugs and congrats down here, talking to front tire changer Clay Robinson, one of the guys who came on to fill in and help this 48 team to their championship. Let's start there. The big move at Texas. How about the pit crew today? Some struggles, but they got you here.
It's a lot of pressure, man. It is, you know, and those guys did a heck of a job. I couldn't be prouder of everybody at Hendrick Motorsports. This was definitely a team effort to win the championship this year. It took all of us, took everybody at HMS and everybody in the 248 shop. You know, I can't thank just everybody enough for all the extra effort and hard work that they put into it. Steve Letarte is a great teammate, and Alan Gustafson and Lance McGrew, they put us ahead of everybody this week to really make sure that we brought the best piece here we possibly could. And it was a really good race car. I couldn't say enough about how Jimmie did. You know, I think finally, after being able to pull this off, that he'll get the rewards and the respect that he needs.
You're more emotional than I've seen you at this time in the last 4 years. What are you thinking?
It was awesome. You know, I'm a competitor. I love to compete, and knowing what we had to do and how we had to come down here and beat them, and we beat them.
They beat him good. His driver drove from 6th to 2nd on 2 stops ago, that run when he had, so he showed him what he had, and the crew put a great car underneath him. Now to the other side of the emotions, let's go to Jamie.
That's right, the agony of defeat. Denny Hamlin, what a day. And it started off early with that spin. Take us through what you're feeling right now.
Well, yeah, obviously I'm disappointed. Our car just wasn't the same. Our car was lightning fast up until that wreck. And when we hit the 16, it just knocked the toe out. And the car just didn't drive the same for the rest of the day. And we did our best to try to repair it. But it just wasn't as fast as it was before. So, product of bad qualifying, but we were right around the top 10 when that happened. So it's just circumstances. But we had a great year. This is a year where we won the most races that we've ever won. We contended like we've never contended before. And just circumstances took us out on this last one.
I know there's been a lot of talk about the 29, the 48, and the 11. If you can sit back and look at the 48, who you're competing with, they're a dynasty. Can you put into words what that team is like and what it was like pushing him to beat him this year?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think that they showed the strength this year to what they had in years past, and that opened up the door for teams like myself and a few other teams to win a lot of races. And not only that, we really stepped up our program over these last couple of years, and obviously with all the wins that we've had, it's a good feeling to go to the racetrack and know you can win on any given week. But my job is to work in the off season to do everything I can to be better, and I know every year that I am in the Cup Series, I'm going to be better than I was the previous year. So we're going to take this FedEx team, we're going to keep working, and go get them next year.
What a year it was for Denny Hamlin. 8 wins, brings it home second in the championship. Vince?
Kevin Harvick gave it one heck of a run today, finishes third, doesn't get that championship like you desired, but how would you put in perspective the day you had today?
I mean, we went down swinging, and that's what we came here to do, was to go as fast as we could and do everything we had to do to try to win. Those guys just outran us at that last restart there by just a little bit at the beginning, and then it would taper off and we'd come back to being a little bit better. But all in all, just proud of all my guys, proud of all the guys. I want to say hey to Big Mike back at RCR. Proud of everybody at RCR and everything they've done from last year to this year. And, we did everything we wanted to do today except win the race. So just really thankful for all the fans and all the support that we've seen over the last several weeks. And this is a great spot to start building for consistent championship runs going forward.
Without the pit road speeding penalty, do you think you had a car capable of winning a race?
I mean, it's hard to tell. The 99 was pretty good on the restarts, and that was probably our weak point. We had a top 3 car, and how it all shook out, I don't know. But they seem to get biased on the restarts there. But all in all, it was a good day, and what can you do?
What was your take on the incident with Kyle Busch?
He raced me like a clown all day, driving all over me, run all over my back bumper, and cut in front of me, and I didn't lift.
Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
Kevin Harvick.
Well, you got it straight from the horse's mouth. We made the observation he didn't lift, and there was contact between these two earlier in the race, and he said he's not going to take any quarter.